Traveling through ancient times, he went crazy buying girls. People in the town all said he was a scum, but they didn't know that he lived in an era when no one had enough food to eat. He made sure the maidservants' families had 3 dishes and a soup. He even had the maidservants' families come to work.
Sir, why are you here? If you have anything to do, just tell me to do it.
It's nothing major. I prepared some food. Can you help me get the fire going?
Sir, what are you cooking? Just let me handle it.
I want to roast sweet potatoes. You haven't done it before. Just help me with the fire.
In those days, people didn't know what sweet potatoes were. So Jing Xingyang had no choice but to do as she was told and started to get angry. After a busy afternoon, the 4 little maid servants returned to the courtyard but couldn't find Lang Tian. So they started looking around. After searching for a while, they finally found Lang Tian with a few kids munching on something they had never seen before. Jing Yi looked at that dark face and couldn't help but laugh.
Sir, what are you doing?
Oh, you guys are here! Come, let's eat something super delicious together!
The master has spoken, and the maid servant has no choice but to do as he says. First time I roasted sweet potato, I felt it was fragrant and sweet.
I'll grill a few more tonight. I still haven't had enough. This thing is called sweet potato. I like to call it yam. I plan to plant this thing in the future.
Master, do we need to plant these sweet potatoes on all the wasteland? Are there enough seeds? This thing is really delicious. What is the yield?
It's not bad. You can get 2,000 to 3,000 pounds per acre, at least 10 times more than regular crops.
As soon as these words were spoken, the sweet potatoes in the hands of several people fell to the ground. Jing Xiu forced a smile.
The master is joking with us again. There's no way anything could have such a high yield. We don't believe it.
You little girls, come with me and I will open your eyes. Let me tell you a secret. Actually, I am a god.
After saying this, Lang Tian turned around, expecting to see the surprised expressions of the girl. Unexpectedly, the 4 girls all looked at it calmly. Lang Tian felt a little frustrated. Was the spiritual construction in ancient times so good? Even seeing a living god would not surprise me. Thinking of this, Lang Tian waved his hand in dissatisfaction.
Suddenly, an unexpected event occurred and almost stopped the house.
Wow, master is so awesome.
No,
Guys, this is not a good reaction.
you shouldn't. A little scared.
How can it be so easy? Just accepted it.
Lang Tian also made the decision to reveal his cards after careful consideration. After all, I will continue to bring out various things in the future. There are more and more people around. It is difficult to hide it completely from others, especially the girls in the family. It would be better to confess now and let the 4 girls help beat the woman. This is the only way to hide it from most people. But the performance of the 4 girls was something Lang Tian had never expected.
Aren't you surprised?
We are not stupid and we have guessed some things a long time ago. Master, you stay with us every day and have never come into contact with other people. So, sir, those things you took out can only be created out of thin air. But actually, we don't care whether you are a god or a monster. We will depend on you, Master, for the rest of our life.
Hearing this, Lang Tian's eyes felt a little sore. He didn't expect that they were so dependent on him.
These girls, aren't they afraid that I really am some tiger spirit or spider spirit and will eat them? Then I will be honest with you. Actually, I am a god who came to this world accidentally. My smile, sangguo powers, then Mahalaner is a body that is subject to birth, aging, sickness, and death. So you guys mustn't tell my secret to anyone else.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone even if you starve me to death.
It's you, after all. You can measure everything with food. I should have named you Zhinshu. Then let me reveal one more thing to you. My magic power depends on the number of people under my command. The bigger our family business is and the more people we have under us, the stronger my magical powers will be. One person has 10 mana points, and 2 mana points can be exchanged for 1 kilogram of rice.
Niai thought about it hard, then nodded seriously.
Master, I understand that Genie will work hard to make you the emperor.
Damn it, girl, don't say such nonsense. What's wrong with you? You don't want me to be the emperor. You want to send me to heaven.
4 months later, many shops and houses were completed. Genie held a small notebook and reported as he walked.
More than 200 shops. Now there are only a dozen or so merchants that own wine shops, grain shops, and cloth shops, but in fact, they are all our family's businesses.
There aren't many of us here yet.
Only about 100 people had just passed through, which was considered a more like full formation. It's known that the consumption power is insufficient and cannot attract trade. But don't worry, there will be more and more people here. Moreover, the wages we pay are high, which is equivalent to having 200 households, except that most of them come from poor backgrounds. So they don't spend much and need a little guidance. By the way, Jinyi, how much is our divine wine selling for now?
Sir, the divine wine is no longer sold in the tavern. It's supplied directly to some powerful merchants at 500 coins per pound. The daily output of 900 pounds, and there are no middlemen taking a cut. It's about 50 cans of silver a day.
Gee, that's a lot of money. It might attract unwanted attention, so we need to prepare early.
Got it, sir. I'll start selecting suitable men to form a militia.
Hearing about forming a militia, Lang Tian was startled. Ever since some things were exposed last time, she felt this girl might be going crazy. Although she hasn't said it, I can sense it a bit. He was determined to push Lang Tian into the shadow of the emperor. Lang Shen is a little crazy.
Baba, what nonsense are you talking about? It's just a militia training. What kind of army?
But Lang Shen thought about it and felt that this girl would definitely cause big trouble in the future. But no matter how many brains you get, as long as you have ice in your hands, you won't panic. So the rulers stopped book typing.
Zhenyi, remember, don't show this book to others.
He nodded. I looked at the book in my arms, and it boldly said, New Recruit Training Manual,